Let's keep the wins going. The ATF got punched in the mouth again. If you didn't see the video I did this morning about the ATF getting their teeth kicked in by a judge over force reset triggers, watch that video. And we're going to move on to this one. If you are an owner of a bump stock that was seized by the ATF, thanks to the Supreme Court, you're going to want to watch this one. The ATF has started the process of returning bump stocks to their original owners after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in the Cargill versus Garland case that the agency wrongfully determined they were machine guns. But there is a catch, and you need to know about it. Original owners only have 90 days to act. First, I want to thank the sponsor of the video, that's Ammo Squared. Guys, you know, Ammo Squared is a budget-friendly way to build a stockpile of ammo. It's customizable to your budget, so you can buy as little as a few dollars a month and let it grow over time, or get it all at once so you have it when you need it. It's truly an automated set-it-and-forget-it ammo purchasing program. You pick your caliber, you pick your budget, you select your shipping trigger, and that is all. Builds up over time, delivered automatically when you want it. Think of it as an ammo savings account. There's no minimum to buy, no memberships needed, and no extra fees. Head over to their, thing and sign up. All right, last week ATF sent out these letters to the original owners of bump stocks that they seized. And they are the Notice of Opportunity to Request Return of Bump Stocks in ATF custody. This was sent to Eric Friday of Florida Carry, but everybody else who filled out the right forms are starting to get them as well. It says, recently, the U.S. Supreme Court held that a non-mechanical bump stock, a bump stock that relies on the forward pressure from the shooter's non-trigger hand to force the rifle and trigger forward after recoil, is not a machine gun as defined in the National Firearms Act, 26 U.S.C. 5845 Bravo, see Cargill v. Garland, which was ruled on June 14th of 2024. Accordingly, you are hereby notified that the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, is currently in possession of the bump stocks described above in which you may have an interest. According to ATF records, ATF acquired the bump stocks on about, and that's blanked out. Please note that although non-mechanical bump stocks are no longer prohibited as machine guns under federal law, certain state and local laws still prohibit the use, possession, and or transfer of non-mechanical bump stocks. You will be responsible for complying with all state and local laws applicable to bump stocks once returned to you. Should you have any questions on applicable state and local prohibitions or restrictions on bump stocks, you should consult with an attorney. ATF is unable to provide you with any legal advice. If you wish to request return of a non-mechanical bump stock, please complete and return the enclosed bump stock return request, i.e. name, address, telephone number, agency case number, and agency item number. Completion of this form will help ensure the efficient return of the correct items. Please be sure to reference the ATF agency case number listed above, as well as the ATF item numbers to assist us in processing your request. Please send bump stock return requests to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, Asset Forfeiture and Seized Property Division, 99 New York Ave Northeast, Washington, D.C., 20226. Attention, bump stock return requests. You may also submit the bump stock return request to ATF via email at bumpstockreturn@atf.gov. After ATF has received and reviewed your return request, you will be contacted by someone from the local ATF field office to arrange retrieval of your bump stocks. In the interest of returning your item as soon as possible, please submit your claim form within 90 days of the date of this letter. Bump stocks which remain unclaimed after that time may be considered unclaimed or abandoned and may be subject to disposal. Should you have any questions regarding this notice, please contact ATF's Asset Forfeiture and Seized Property Division Help Desk at 202-648-7890. Sincerely, the people who steal stuff from lawful Americans for a living, the ATF's Asset Forfeiture and Seized Property Division. Now, you got 90 days from the date on the letter, and on this particular letter, because Florida Carry had some bump stocks that they had purchased for demo and to be part of lawsuits, theirs was dated August 7th, so pay attention to that. Now, because the government hates you and still does not want you to have bump stocks, regardless of what the Supreme Court decision is, the ATF has established this 90-day window to reclaim your stolen property. Stolen! Without any statutory authority to do that. Rather than just return them all, they're making owners jump through hoops. Shocker. ATF not following the Constitution. Now, if you surrendered a bump stock to ATF and are wanting to get it back, you need to make sure that you surrendered them under protest and did not forfeit them. There is a difference, and there were totally different forms altogether. Look at your form. ATF Form 3400.1 is their consent to forfeiture or destruction of property and waiver of notice form. And that is the one where you disowned your item. So you're not going to get them back. You're not even going to get notified. Now, ATF Form 3400.23 is their receipt of property and other items form. That is what you should have filled out to get them back after the legal challenge was won. They don't tell you that. That's something you need to know. Hopefully your attorneys advised you correctly, and it's going to be an S show. Also remember, like mentioned in their letter, California, Connecticut, Washington, D.C., Delaware, Florida, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, Rhode Island, Vermont, Virginia, and the state of Washington still prohibit possession of bump stocks. The ATF warns owners that they will be held responsible for complying with their state and local laws once the device is returned. Don't know if they're going to notify your state and local police or what have you. So just know that and do what you do. But I wanted you to get this update of another ATF ass whooping. But ... right? It's why are they even a thing? Like, hopefully we just keep winning to the point where they are destroyed by the death of 1,000 cuts. But maybe that's just my pipe dream. Guys and gals, appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Watch the FRT video I did earlier today. It's a good day if you hate the ATF. Take care, everybody. Subscribe to the channel if you want to stay in the know. And thank you for your support.